MF60, and let's get started. First thing we're going to be talking about is the team's rankings in the power rankings. So there's a lot of new teams added. Well, two new teams added: the Gators and the Eagles. And I'm gonna put number 7. But I'm gonna put number 7, the Cardinals. I'm gonna put the Cardinals 7th because they just they put Preston to free agency and he just signed with the Knights, and they picked up RJ, but all the players on their team are young. They're only in 4th grade. Well, they're going to 4th grade in the summer, but they're not insane hitters, and I know they're not going to be a great fielding team. And Brody will be the LeBron of the team, basically. And yeah, but I think they could win a couple games if Brody plays well. And I'm gonna give them a 2-6 record. Okay, at the number 6 spot is the Gators. Their team is they have a really nice roster, but I'm gonna tell you some of the issues. So they have Sam, they have Grady, the number 1 pick in the draft, and Thomas. So Thomas joined the expansion team, and this is the issues of the team, right? So Sam, he's really good at baseball, in real life. He's a great player. But the issue is, he doesn't really go to the place we play a lot. He doesn't show up and play with us a lot there, and that's gonna be an issue for the team. But I think that Thomas and Grady could step it up. They're young players, and I know what they can do. So I know Grady can hit. I know he can pitch, and I know Thomas can hit, and he can pitch a little bit. So, but it kind of just depends if Sam is gonna show up or not. But because of that, I would give it him a 4-4 record, but I have to give him a 3-5, just if Sam comes or not. Number 5, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one. I'm gonna put the Lightning. Yup, I'm putting the Lightning number 5. So, okay, so you guys know they won the championship, right? Yeah, and this is why I put them 5. So, as you don't probably know, none of you guys know this, but Jonathan, when we played with him, we just play a lot of games off the no camera. We play it a lot, and Jonathan at the end of the year, he wasn't good. He wasn't very good. He wasn't hitting well. He wasn't hitting. He got some hits there. He got some hits, but he just didn't hit home runs. He wasn't as a power hitter as he was, and because we found out where his weak spot is, and we usually pitch it there a lot, and he gets striked out a bit. So. But Ryan, I think he can still be a decent pitcher. He won the strikeout king last year, and they picked up Scotty, the second pick in the draft, and I think he'll be a good pickup for the team. So this is just their depth. They have a good hitting team. Scotty is pretty good at hitting. Ryan can hit contact, and Jonathan is a good hitter. And if he steps up again this year. So, I'm just gonna give them in the fielding. I forgot to say this. Okay, so the fielding. Jonathan's gotten better. He used not to be great at all. He's okay at fielding. Ryan isn't the best, and I don't think Scotty's the best. So, but I'm still gonna give them a decent record. I'm still gonna give them 4-4. Okay, the 4th team. I might get also a lot of hate for this. I'm gonna put the Eagles. Yeah, I might be putting them too high, you guys think, just because they're an expansion team. So, Oscar, Colin, and Ryan. So, as you don't know, I think he played 1 game. I don't think we recorded though, in the playoffs. In the playoffs. So he played for the Knights, and he was really good. He's a pretty good baseball player, and he's a good hitter, and I'm pretty sure he's a good pitcher. So he can help with that. And Colin, I know he's a good pitcher, and I think he's a good hitter as well. And Ryan, you can call him Ryan Guy. You can he's RJ's age. He's young, but he's one of the better out of those couple people. I think RJ's the best, but then he's second. He's good. he has potential, and I have faith in the Eagles. Like I think they're a good team, and I'm not gonna put them higher, but I'm just gonna put them 4-4. I think it's a fair record. Number 3, I'm going to put the Knights 3. So you guys don't know, I know you guys know Tyler signed with the Knights, and he won Cy Young, so I think he can help with the pitching. And he's a pretty decent hitter. He's a contact hitter, not a homer hitter. Yeah. So their pitching is gonna be very good this year. They also got Preston. He might help a little bit with hitting if he steps up this year. So their hitting is just, I'm just gonna say, pretty decent. Yeah, pretty decent. Their fielding is really good though. Tyler, I'm pretty sure, is a good fielder. Preston, that's the issue, but Miles is a good fielder. So that's pretty good. That's good. And their their pitching is pretty good. They have Tyler, so it's good. So I think, because if you guys don't know, Miles and Tyler are good friends. So I think they'll be a good duo, and I think they'll be over 500. So I'm going to put them 5-3. Okay, number 2, I'm gonna put the Tigers. They have MF60 returning, Rex and Peter. So they came in second last year. MF60 was a really good for their team last year. He was a very, very, very good hitter, pretty good pitcher. Yeah. And Rex, he was one of the more surprising players last year. I personally think he's the most underrated player in the league. And you guys can say whatever. I don't really care. And Peter is also a great hitter. He's a hard hitter. And yeah. Okay, so here's our other stuff. Okay, so our hitting is okay. I mean, yeah, I'm on the Tigers, but our hitting is insane. Like, we might have the best, maybe the second best hitting depth in the league right now. Rex had over 6 home runs last year. I had over 11, and Peter will get at least 5. And our pitching is decent. I know Peter can pitch. M60 can pitch, and Rex can. He's probably going to be the third option. And for fielding, that's our issue. You just can't field. I know I can improve with that, but last year was just atrocious for us at fielding. But I think we can step it up this year. Yeah, but I'm just gonna give ourselves. I'm not gonna be that biased. I'm gonna stay with the 5-3 record because I feel like there's some teams that can actually beat us, didn't take advantage of our fielding. So I'm just gonna put it, because of our fielding, I'm gonna put us 5-3. Okay, number 1, the Sharks. Yep, the Sharks are still the top team. They have Brian, Jack, Harry, and Mallory. So, I'm not sure if Harry and Mallory, they might play. They probably will, or I'm not sure. But we're gonna talk about Brian and Jack. So Brian, I'm just gonna say this. I don't know if you guys can think of this, but we didn't post a lot of the Sharks games. I don't really know why. I didn't get the footage to edit it. So if you guys saw in those videos, Brian's best. We put him in the hype video. He only hit a single because he's the best. He's the best player out of all of us, and he's a really good hitter. He hits bombs. He hits it in the woods. So just clearing that out to you guys. So okay, so Brian, let's just get onto the hitting part, and also Walsh. He wasn't great in the regular season, but then we got our new bat, and he was insane. He was a new different level. So I'm going to put okay, let's talk about all their other stuff. So their hitting is really insane. Their fielding is insane, and their pitching is great. And because Walsh won the Gold Glove of the year, Gold Glove, and Brian didn't miss a catch all season. And so I gotta put them 7-1. Yep, that's my prediction, 7-1. Alright, that's it with the power rankings. So now we're gonna be talking about the top 5 players in the league. So let's get it. We're also gonna talk about the projected stats. So number 5, I'm gonna put Brody. Brody was pretty good last year. He had, I think he had 7 home runs or 6. I probably had more, but he was a for a hitter for the team, and he helped them beat the Lightning in Game 1 of the win the first round in the playoffs, and upsetted the Lightning. So I'm going to put Brody's stats. I'm gonna keep it like the same. I'm gonna put we don't really do average because we just hit a lot. Like it would be way too high of an average to actually count it. So I'm gonna put Brody. We're gonna put him at 7 home runs, 35 RBIs, and 5 strikeouts. So yep. Okay, number 4. I'm gonna put Jack. I think that Jack is he was really good at us. Like I might use probably the people who are watching. You're probably guys thinking, no, Walsh is really bad. You see him in the regular season. Yeah, because he didn't hit a home run, but because that was with the old bat, and that bat wasn't very good. So now, but did you see that dude in the playoffs? He was hitting everything. He had 3 home runs in one game. And yeah, and in the World Series, we didn't have a homer fence, and he hit bombs. And I think that he will be insane next year. So I'm going to put him, I'm not going to put him quite 10. I'm going to put him 9 home runs, 40 RBIs, and 3 strikeouts. That's my stats for Jack. Number 3, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one. I know Jonathan is not going to be too happy with this one. Number 3, Jonathan. Yep, I said it. I said Jonathan. I'm going to get so much hate after this video. Okay, yeah, I'm putting Jonathan because he was really struggling at the end of the year. He wasn't very good. We just figured out, what he's not, good at, where the spot, where you pitch it to him. That's the spot that he's not very good at. So I'm going to be doing that a lot. So, yeah, but don't get me wrong, Jonathan's really good. In the regular season, he was very good, but in the postseason, he just wasn't. But I think he'll still be pretty good. I think he'll still be a good player. But I'm going to put, I put him 6 home runs last year, but here are my stats for him. 10 home runs. I'm going to put it up to 10. I'm going to make it same 40 RBIs, and I'm going to put him 4 strikeouts. That's my stats for Jonathan. Number 2, I'm going to say MF60. He was really good last year. He had 11 homers. In the playoffs, he was maybe one of the best players in the league in the playoffs. And he led his team to the World Series. And yeah, they were one of the lowest seeds, and they somehow went to the World Series. So I'm going to put the stats for MF60. I'm going to put it 12 homers, 50 RBI, 45 RBIs, and 5 strikeouts. Okay, number 1, the second year in a row, Brian. Brian is insane. I don't care what anyone says. You just didn't see a good game of him against the Knights. That's the only game we posted for some reason. But that's the only game you guys saw, but he's insane. So I'm going to put him as 13 homers, 55 RBIs, and 6 strikeouts. I think he's going to have a bounce back pitching season. He didn't have a great pitching season last year. It was a little, it was a little bit disappointing. I think I overrated him a little bit in that last one, but he's just still very good. And yeah, that's for the rankings for the top 5 players in the league. Alright, so we're going to call another player this year. We're going to call Jack right now, so I'm going to call him right now. Hello?
Hello.
Alright, what's up? So I'm going to ask you a couple questions right now. So the first question is, what other teams do you think will be in contention with the Sharks?
Wait, hold on. Let me look at the Robert.
Yeah, it's in the group chat right now. You can just check it out.
Okay. The Knights might do very good.
Yeah, I think they'll be a pretty good team. I think
Yeah.
Miles and Tyler will be good. What other teams do you think are going to be good?
Gators, maybe.
Yeah, I think they. Yeah, honestly, I think they have potential. Like, I think it just depends if Sam comes or not.
Yeah.
If he does come, they'll be a contender. All right.
The team is also good. The
Yeah.
Tigers.
Yeah. Okay. So the second question and the last question I have for you is, how do you expect to play this year? Like, what do you want to accomplish with your how you play?
Just trying to get some contact and in the outfield and some good pitches.
Okay.
And good
That sounds good.
catch.
Guys, I'm on with Brody right now. Okay, from the Cardinals. So, Brody, I have 2 questions for you. Simple questions. All right. What other teams do you think will be in contention with the Sharks?
Wait, who's the Sharks again?
Brian and Jack. Like the rosters and other stuff. Like, it's in the group chat. If you can check the rosters in the group chat.
Who can contend against them?
Who can maybe beat them? Who can maybe beat them?
Saying that they're stacked. Is that what you're saying?
What do you say?
You saying that they're amazing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they are.
Well, probably either you and Rex or Jonathan.
Okay. All right. Okay. The second question: How do you and your team expect to play this year?
Not good. I don't care. I have a bunch of young people on my team.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Listen, in 3 years they're all gonna be old and big, especially RJ.
Yep.
It's like rebuilding. It's like we're rebuilding.
Yeah, they're rebuilding. Forgot to say that. Wait, but do you think you're gonna play good? Like you?
Oh
Not-
yeah.
Yeah, you're like the LeBron. I said you're the LeBron of the team.
Yeah.
In Cleveland, by the way, not in LA. In Cleveland. All right.
Oh, everybody's good. Everybody can hit.
Everybody who? Everybody what?
Everybody's got an attribute. Like RJ. I mean, RJ's sometimes be an idiot, but
Yeah.
RJ's fast. RJ's fast. He also, if he does make contact with the ball, it could go far. Harrison. I mean, I don't know, but at the end of last year, he was hitting bombs.
Yeah.
Not
Just in the outfield.
Jack knows how to grab the ball and throw it, not out of the other two. He knows how to go. He knows how to actually grab the ball and throw it. So I mean, it's all put together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Bye. All right. That was Brody. So, yep. We have a last person we're gonna call is Brian. All right, guys. I got Brian here from the Sharks. All right. So I got 2 questions for you. All right. First question is, what other teams do you think will be in the contention with the Sharks? Like, what other teams do you think could have a chance to beat you guys?
I'm gonna look at real quick just what the teams are.
All right.
I just wanna look,
Yep.
Okay, I think the Eagles with Colin Buster.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good team.
You guys. Oh, you have Peter. Yeah, probably you guys, because you have Rex, Peter, and you. That's a pretty decent team.
Okay. All right. Thanks. All
Yeah,
right.
that's probably my top 2 teams.
All right. Okay. The second question: How do you and your team expect to play this year? Like, do you think the team is gonna be good and you're gonna be good? Like, how do you think?
I think the team's gonna be good. I think Wall good. I don't know. I quit baseball, so it's gonna be kind of rusty. But
Yeah, I forgot to tell them.
I don't know. I feel like I'll probably do all right. Like not super good, not super bad. But
Okay. Yeah, I projected you guys to be 7-1. So. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Bye.
See ya.
All right. Bye.
Go.
He said go Sharks. I just cut the. I accidentally ended it. I didn't know he was gonna say that. All right. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to check out our Instagram. Subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys on opening day. Bye-bye.